Welcome to the UK Rap Podcast Show, people. It's your boy Cage, your host, alongside co-host DJ Diamond, aka DK.
Yeah, man, we're here in the building.
We're here in the building, people. Yeah, also want to give a big shout out to the sponsors, them. Shout going out to Candy Cravers, shout out to Kerry's Kitchen, Sweet Tea's Cakes, and KST King Solomon's Tomb. Make sure you go check them all out. They're all black companies, yeah. So support the thing, yeah. All on Instagram and all them thing there. And also, don't forget the most important thing, people, is to go onto YouTube and subscribe to the UK Rap Podcast Show channel, and also the Spotify thing.
Yeah, the Spotify is back now. Brand new Spotify. Started back from episode 1, so you can catch all the old episodes from 2017, 18 times.
So we've been doing the thing for a hot minute, so yeah. So, we're there, brother.
Back again.
DK, we're there. Hope man had a good weekend, that.
Yeah, I can't complain, really.
Been a crazy weekend, that. If people's been watching the news and all them sitting there, but when I get into them thing there, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. But yeah, so like our DK said about Spotify, we got some of the old episodes where there was no filming.
No visual, just straight audio.
Straight audio. And like back then, it's only for interviews. And one of the guests them, from early, no visuals. And like I said, the time's right, the timing is right, for real.
Yeah.
You get me? We got big guests in the building, yeah? A man what deserves his flowers, for real, yeah? Like, this is like probably, I can say, like Gloucester's #1, yeah? Artist. Real talk. Let me just get into it. We got man like, yeah? Ryder Shafique, yeah? In the building, yeah? The big man himself. I'm personally saying, yeah? So, let me just break this one down because me do my research and thing. So we got Ryder Shafique, people, if you don't know, lyricist, poet, MC, yeah? All them things, yeah? My man does music in like drum and bass, dubstep, dub and dancehall. This is all on Google, yeah? The thing proper. Yeah, the thing's proper, brother, look. Proper thing, proper artist thing. So, like I said, we got Ryder Shafique. The man's done a lot. He's going to talk about it, but like I said, man, welcome to the podcast show, bro.
Respect, King.
Like I said, time is everything. It was last time we was
in the cramped up
in
studio.
one of the
Sweatbox.
Cramp up things, sweatbox. But now we're there, yeah.
Man,
like I said, you deserve your flowers. Like I said, you're one of the hardest
pioneer,
working,
man.
Pioneer. You've been in the business for years, bro. Like for years. And like I said, you truly deserve your flowers. You get me? So, like how we usually do with the podcast and that.
Take it back to the start.
So I want you to tell the people them where you grow, what school you went to.
Yeah.
With us take it from there.
Born and grew up Gloucester. Gloucester Royal. Grew up in Chedworth. Went to Chedworth Infants, Chedworth Juniors, then went to it's something else now, but it was St. Bridge back then, St. Bridge, and then it changed.
What's it called now? Gloucester Academy, innit?
It changed to
Something like
Central.
Gloucester Academy.
It changed to Central while I was
St.
there.
Bridge, Central, they all different names, innit?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So I made that, yeah.
Right.
Born and bred.
So what was it like growing up? Obviously the age gap in that. Back in your time?
It was cool, man. It was calm. You know,
like how was school as well, like back then as well?
Chedworth, you know, I don't know the exact stats, but I think the black population in the UK is like 4% or something like that. Quite low. But in Chedworth, it's much higher. It's something like 40% or 20%. Something, so...
Okay.
Growing up for me, that was nice because you know as well, cause you live round the corner. It was nice mixed, you know, black, white, Asian, a mix of everything was there. So the schools were very integrated. Or it felt integrated at that time. You know, everybody kind of knew each other growing up back in those days. You know, you would just nod your head to every black person you saw. everyone was kind of related, or if we weren't related by blood, you knew the family, you
Somewhere
know,
down the line,
you know what I mean?
100%.
So it was cool, man. It was
Yeah.
nice. I enjoyed growing up.
Household and that.
Yeah, my household cool.
Yeah.
Mother and father and my brother.
Good upbringing and all those stuff there.
Yes, man.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Okay.
Balance, innit?
Balance. Yeah.
You
So
know
you
what
say
I mean?
brothers and yeah. So
Yeah.
So people what don't know, siblings and that. Brothers.
Yeah, I got my step siblings as well that I grew up with that are close, you know. I don't really deal with the step brother thing. Is brother, people's brother, you know what I mean?
Brother, sister,
So
and
yeah,
them sitting there.
I have my brother them. Yeah, man, life was cool, man. Life like Gloucester, a lot did happen, but it's kind of containable, isn't it? In this small little place we are, some mad things happened in Gloucester. Some mad things happened growing up still, but I don't know. It's just like a little calm little place. We see things happen, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So what kind of them young ages there? What music was you into then back then?
Well, mainly it's like reggae music growing up. That's what I was hearing a lot of in the house. My mother used to like Northern Soul and them things, but me never really take to that.
All right.
It's the reggae that my dad was listening to more, so I enjoyed. You know, there's lots of things. There was like that UK sound as well that was coming up. You know, like Soul to Soul.
Yeah.
Omar,
them sounds. Yeah.
They had elements of everything in there. They had that reggae kind of influence. They had that soul influence. So all them things growing up, and then of course drum and bass and then more dance kind of tracks came around. So all them things I listened on a UK perspective, but me growing up personally is dancehall that I did love.
Okay.
Dancehall was my
So you didn't go to no like jungle raves and that, like when
Not
you was
really,
you weren't really into
my
that. That weren't your thing.
Not really.
You know, jungle was hard back then, innit? Yeah.
It's a bit different.
Heavy.
It wasn't what we was used to as you or comfortable with.
Yeah, I hear that.
You know what I mean? So some of the older people, a few years older than me, they would go to them things, and people would be doing a lot of my age group would be making their mixtapes, hosting jungle sets. But me, I was more like lyrical. I felt more lyrical, so I would be doing more dancehall stuff.
Right.
Me and my little brethren, then we would listen dancehall and hip hop.
Right, okay.
So we would go and get dancehall 45s and get the version, and then go and get hip hop records and get the instrumental.
All right.
To them things, you know what I mean?
Okay, so what dancehall artists was you into?
Well, enough of them, Shabba, Supercat, Ninja Man, you know, Spragga Benz, you know, them kind of man, and then Beanie and Bounty a bit later on. You know, Tiger,
My artist them.
you
know
know what I mean? Enough of them, like watching, like that's how we used to get to know about ourselves, or get that kind of influx of culture and fashion and things like that. You watch the latest Sting or Sumfest or whatever video.
And back then I think it was like clip suits as well.
Clip
innit?
suits and all them things,
If you don't know, get to know Carcani and them sitting there.
Yeah.
Yo!
All them things, and and we used to go travel Birmingham. Birmingham, I used to travel to Birmingham a lot more than Bristol back in the day.
Right, okay.
Birmingham was a bigger city, and it was easy access to those things. So you used to go up there and go buy tape and mixtape, Kilimanjaro, Stone Love.
Right, so like how you was going Brum, man, then we go like a Bristol. So I get that. So okay.
Even a bit later, I would go to London, go to Brixton, go to them places.
Right.
And there you could get everything.
Yeah,
clothes,
the proper thing. Of course.
music, food, everything. You know what I mean? And the record shops and them thing there. You know what I mean? Cause there weren't no YouTube back then.
No,
you couldn't just stream no instrumental. You had to have it.
Or listen radio in it, and listen radio in it, and record the thing on tape.
So what made you get into the music? Make you start write down your lyrics and get into it?
Yeah, me and Cage was talking before. It was something that we all did. I think. I don't know. That was our main expression, a way of expressing ourselves. In the community, everybody did music at some point. You know what I mean? So at first it was just like sound system at the yard, just making your own mix CD or your mixtape and showing off your tune. It's like a bit of braggadocious to say that you got more tune than the next man, or you got better tunes or better selection, you know what I'm saying? And then we just started around that kind of teenage age. You kind of try and the whole of we have nickname, road name. It's like you find that there's that point where in your identity you're kind of crafting who you are or who you want to be, and you kind of give yourself a name. And you start living what you say you, or who you say you are, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna start writing my lyrics, and people, at first it was more like not a clash thing, but you know when you clash with your brethren at school, or you write a lyrics and you counteract our next man with a lyrics, you know what I mean? And you come with a better lyrics or something. It's like that. It's like competition, but it was like a friendly competition.
Yeah.
You remember back in the day when everybody have them crew and the next crew is there and the crews are versus each other. It's them kind of things, and it's just man telling me, yo, Ryder, you're good, you know. And it's that kind of boosts me to say, all right, let me keep on at this. And then I met certain other men in the area that were maybe a few years older, but they had set up at their yard acid and QBS and all them things, and they were making beats, they were making their own things. So I say, all right, instead of me trying to, there's no way I could have kept up with Jamaica back in them days.
Yeah.
Every week, me and man, I come with that tune. Where am I getting these rhythms from? You understand what I'm saying?
For real.
And so I couldn't really see a way into dancehall like that. So then me there with my brethren, them who was making some kind of trip-hoppy kind of borderline drum and bass and trip-hop and all these kind of things. So I start work with them man there.
Right, okay, brother.
And just, you write a one tune and it does well, or you feel some kind of achievement by doing a tune and say, yo, come with that next one. Them time your mind full of things we talk about, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's how it started.
So where did the name Ryder Shafique come from? Because I know
Shafique, Shafique.
Shafique, okay, my bad there. You don't know Shafique from? Ryder Shafique, Alright, cool. So where you get that one there from? Because I know man like you watch bare kung fu thing, yeah? All heap of kung fu. So let's talk about the kung fu and that. You love them sitting in it. Like, I always grew up on them sitting there from my father and them thing there. You know what I'm saying? The kung fu movie. Them. Man used to come around your yard.
Oh, your father used to live a couple doors down from me, man.
Man used to go to your yard and that with murds and that. Bare of them Shaolin monk, 36 chambers, all different type of thing. Yeah, so you're a kung fu man as well.
Yeah. That's, like you said, the elders watch them things and pass it down to us. You know what I mean? There's something with love but you see, back in them days as well, there wasn't the YouTubes and there wasn't the all the MMA and all them kind of things. It didn't exist back then. Well, it might have existed, but we weren't seeing it back then.
True that.
And so those kung fu, them things kind of influence us. I don't know why. I think it's like the style and, you know what I mean? The man have them style and them technique.
Come on.
You know what I mean? And it kind of just sweets us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we borrow from them things, and then like, you have to remember Wu-Tang come with it strong. And so when Wu-Tang come, it's like, yo, these man are referencing everything I knew. All your uncle them used to go your uncle yard and them have woolly kung fu video, you know what I mean? When you look at them things sweet, you know what I mean?
Yeah, come on.
And you don't know if it's real or not, and you just see these amazing things.
That's the thing back then, innit? You didn't know if it was real or not, for real.
And also, like Japan and China, them place, they look like some amazing place back in the day, you know?
Pure temple and all that.
Style and, you know what I mean? So that's what influences, and we love them little athleticism as well, you know what I mean? It's not the same, I love fight, but I love fight. You understand? Not in a wicked way, but I like that kind, I like them things, you know what I mean?
Nunchucks and that, yeah?
Yeah, man. I know the thing. Bruce Lee and all them things, man.
I know the thing. Silent assassin, yeah? Yeah. So, so Ryder, so how long have you been doing music?
I don't know. It's good like 20 plus years though, still.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Do you remember your
20
first
plus,
studio
25
session?
years.
Like when you first took it serious?
First studio sessions was round man's bedroom in man's yard. So that was with Terrence White, Triple T.
Okay, my brother.
So I used to go around his yard and he was
Old
making
school,
beats.
Yeah.
But he used to make beats with man Winnie, Bagger, Bantan.
Okay. Right.
All them man was his crew.
Shout out them man there as well, yeah?
Dirty Lyle, all them man there, them used to kind of, they're a few years older than me and they were doing their thing. So me used to go and I used to just listen. I used to like, back in them days it was a lot of sampling and they used to have a program called Acid. You know what I mean? And I used to
you know about them programs then?
sample things, give them, bring a sample, give them. And then we make a beat around that, and then you just get the mini disc or the something.
Mini disc.
And gone, and I just play it on loop, and start write and pattern up something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then I did a couple tunes with them for I can't remember how long. Did a few combinations, did a few tunes with them and that. But Martin Fishley, the man that was working with Sony at the time.
Shout out to Mr. Melody,
Yeah,
man.
they was working with a group called Pressure Drop. And my cousin as well, Constantine Weir.
Right.
He was working with them man there. And
That's
them
your
man
cousin?
Yeah, man.
All right.
And them
Didn't
man
even
they
know
bring
that
me.
still.
Them man they call me, you know what I mean, and say, yo, Ryder, this. And I think the first tune was, there's a tune called Ryder that they heard. And the man then produced it for me.
Mm-hmm.
And say, yeah, we're doing this. And from that, I start working on tour with them. I used to tour with them.
Right.
So I used to get some good show.
So what age was this?
I mean, I think it was like late teens. I think I started it. All right. The start was talent contest at club.
Way back.
Yeah. Me and Lloyd Campbell and Sean.
Right, my brother.
So we have a family ties.
Okay.
Them time Shatter Crew I do them.
The wickedest thing is, if I can find the pictures, I'm gonna insert them in. I've got them, you know. I've got them put down. I've got them in one folder. Yeah, man, I got one folder with all the pictures from them time there. If I can find it, I'm gonna slot them in.
Yeah, slot them in.
So we used to do them things, and then it just started. Some people take it more serious than others, you know what I mean? When me at school, I used to mess about and do thingy, like lyrics and chat, and me and my brother them, we used to make tapes and do foolishness like that. Like, just experiment, just playing about, not serious. And then it slowly progresses. We did the talent contests, you know what I mean? And like I said, at that time, a lot of us was doing it.
Yeah, a lot. If it went
all Monique, them
rapping,
from,
they'd be dancing
Monique,
or
them
something.
from the church.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be singing at the talent contest and we had Colwell and we had things like that where we
Right,
honed our skills and did things, checkers.
And said Colwell.
Things did go on. You know what I mean? Opportunity was there. They might have been small, but there was things we were doing.
Colwell.
All the things are gone now.
Colwell.
Gone.
Yo. Yeah, okay. So so you've been like involved like musically, so you like how you said you touring and that.
Yeah.
So you've kind of seen that vision from early, innit?
Yeah. Well, yeah, man. It's a progress where you start linking the right people and you start making the right connections. But luckily for me, the connection that I made was outside of Gloucester. So them man there was signed to labels. They would sign to Sony and some different things. So that them man, they were putting out their own records. They were in the industry. Cause there has to be that stage where it moves from out of the bedroom to a serious thing, serious thing. So luckily them man was my links. And so when I went on tour and I'm doing stuff with them, then I'm starting to meet producers from all over the world.
Of course, my brother.
And so then me and Martin, me and Mr. Melody now, we got Astria and we do a show and producers from there saying, yo, and so after we done the show, we're going to their studios and recording, and then it's being released. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then we do festival and we do things.
Right.
And there's woolly for different producers there, and from them like it, them
real.
say, yo, come a quick, change numbers and do a thing. You know what I mean?
So you been doing the international thing from early then?
Yes, man.
Early.
Yes, man. But it's lucky that that path, that doors was open for me. Do you know what I'm saying?
So what's the just give me your top 5 favorite countries you performed.
Japan easily is one of my favorites, just because the people them just respect what we're doing, man.
Japan, you know.
Them just love it, man.
Japan.
They love it. You know, Japan.
Long flight?
Yeah, man. Of course it's long.
Long flight?
Yeah, but I didn't go direct. Last time I went to Japan, I flew from Australia.
Long
So I
flight?
got Australia.
Long flight,
never long
brother.
flight.
Long flight?
It's not even one flight.
Okay. see
That's how it's long.
Okay.
Australia's long. But Japan, yeah. Japan. New York, me like New York vibes. Europe's got some great ones as well, you know. I really like Istanbul when we did a couple shows out
Turkey,
there.
innit?
Turkey,
Yeah.
Turkey. Yeah. Switzerland, nice and clean and
Clean, of course,
Wow.
isn't it?
pretty. And Korea.
Okay.
What, north? No, obviously not north. I go north. South Korea, yeah?
South,
what was
yeah.
that like?
It's nice, man. It's not really a place that I never imagined going there. But when you go there, it's our vibes, and it's like going into the future.
All right. All right.
It's like going into the future.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
use technology, but there's with Asia, them have a certain respect, you know. They respect you. When you're walking around and when you're doing things there, you don't feel no way. You don't feel threatened. You don't feel on edge. Like you're thinking, yo, something might happen here. You don't feel like that there. It's just our vibes. It's just cool. India as well. I love India. When I go to India, I do show in India.
Many
Different.
places, many different places as well.
Yeah, man. India. What you mean?
Which part of India?
I go to Delhi.
Right, okay.
I went to.
You say the weather's hot out there?
Yeah, Delhi's hot, man.
Hot? No, father, like, it's hot, innit?
Me no know. I like it. I like it.
Hot, man.
It's not too hot for me.
Okay.
Me love them vibes.
Yeah?
Bombay, I went to Bombay as well.
Okay.
Did some things there. And a place called Pune.
Okay, so you proper go up like the in
Me
India
travel,
for real,
man.
innit?
Yeah,
You say you
man.
see any tigers and that?
Me not see no tiger.
You see no
Me
tigers
see
and
monkey though.
that? See no tigers though?
I wasn't
Okay.
looking for no.
No tigers, man.
I wasn't looking for.
Okay.
You understand?
India's got no tigers, you know?
Yeah.
Serious tiger them out there, be a Shere Khan type of tiger and thing.
Me not look for you.
Okay, so India. So
Yeah.
India's in there as well, yeah?
Yeah, man. No enough places. Everywhere you go, like it's nice to see that.
So about the UK, you don't...
they respect.
So about the UK, you don't really...
Yeah, man. I like
Yeah.
UK. UK is
Because,
home, isn't it?
because talking about the UK as well, man, seen you obviously do a couple things like adverts now.
Hey.
Like,
Big adverts,
like
proper thing.
Apple.
Yeah.
And you also was featured on, correct me if I'm wrong, a man did see you on some live orchestra thing.
Yeah.
With,
yeah.
What is it, Getz's produced one of Getz with Swindle and them,
Swindle,
man.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like he produces grime and that, innit?
Yeah,
So
well,
then
Swindle
There's a bit of
produces
everything in it, yeah, a bit of
Old school, innit?
dubstep, grime,
Big
them
producer
kind of.
though, innit? But yeah, man,
sounds.
seeing you on them type of thing there. So me say, go on, kill it.
But you have to know, say, musically, I was around Swindle when Swindle was DJing.
Right.
So me and Swindle first buck, I think, was in Switzerland or France or one of them place. And he was doing a lot of dubstep them time there. Or maybe he wasn't doing dubstep, but he was in that kind of circuit.
Yeah.
Because Swindle's always had his unique kind of sound. And me and him spoke, and yeah, man, and you know, obviously when you're performing and you have your set and the next man has their sets, and we book it at different festivals, you get to know people, you get to see people. And he said, yeah, he just made the link, and then a few years later, he just messaged me and said, yo, I got this thing, and I think you're the man for it.
Sick. Sick.
man.
Big moves. Big moves. Big moves. Trust me.
But
And
that's what I mean. It's not
big
too
moves,
far away from us, man. Everybody's connected. Everything's connected. It's only sometimes Gloucester lets us down because there isn't that
That's
the
true.
opportunities here.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I mean?
That's very true.
We need more opportunities to like showcase what we're doing and get a few more skills.
Yeah,
ready.
because like
and
how
aspirations. And
yeah,
dreams
because
and
like
see
how
certain things.
because like how you've been in the music industry for years and that, and you've got quite a lot of strong music knowledge as well. Do you like have like one-to-ones with like the youths them and talk to them about music and like where like music can take them, or really and truly really ain't got that type of time to be giving the youth them guidance and advice, because sometimes youth them don't really want to take it more you know what I'm saying, brother.
Yeah, you help who wants to help,
or do like
or
like do like people come up to you or message you like, oh Ryder, I'm thinking about starting music, like
yeah, people do reach out and ask for things. To make it in the music industry, I don't even feel like
you've made it
like in certain ways. I live off of it. That's what I do, and I've traveled the world off of it. So yeah, man. But there's lots of other opportunities that I maybe haven't had.
Yeah.
But it depends on that young person or that person what they want to achieve. But I'm there to offer support and advice, and even that is just my perspective anyway, because you're not free to listen to what I say.
yeah.
True that.
But I'm only saying what I know or what I think. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Or my experience. But there's woolly, man. It depends how deep you want to get in it. You know what I'm saying?
So talking about that there. Also, what type of music you into now, innit? Do you listen to the current music? What's like about now? You know, like
some of it.
Yeah. What's some of it?
I've always listened to everything.
Yeah.
I've always listened to everything. Like enough different influences, enough different.
You still listen to dancehall though, yeah?
Some dancehall.
Some okay.
But dancehall not really sound like dancehall that I was listening to in the 80s, 90s. Early 2000s.
Into the newest thing I go
some
on.
Of them.
Some
not
of them.
All of them.
Not all of them, okay.
Not all of them.
Okay.
Because who's the current Buju? Who's this generation's Buju?
I don't even know.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
Back in our day, where there's a more balance to me. You had the bad man.
Who's the next Capleton? Who's the next Sizzler?
You had Capleton, Sizzler, Buju,
It's
Anthony
true,
B.
it's
We had
true,
that.
it's
You know what I
true.
mean? And we could go
Are they gonna come back around again?
We could go to the cultural thing where we could listen to Luciano, we could listen to Mikey Spice or whoever it was, and different things, Garnet Silks. You know what I mean? I don't hear that now. I just see one
true.
weird.
Very,
don't really
very
sound.
true what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Where's the
where has that gone?
Yeah.
That's a very big point you're making still. Yeah, where they gone still? So you're not really I get that. So
I like the raw dancehall vibes. I like the that raw dancehall sound. I don't really like the auto tune and the kind of dancey kind of sound, the dancey kind of rhythms. I mean, I really like that, man.
What about hip hop? You still listen?
Yeah, there's certain hip hop that I still listen to. Yeah, man. But
what about the UK and that though?
UK, there's a lot of people that's good at experimental stuff. And some of the drill thing, I like the rhythms.
Oh, is it? Okay.
But I get bored of the subject matter, how much shanking and thing I can talk about, you know what I mean? I've heard it once. I don't need to hear it. I don't need a whole album of it. It's like when Peter Tosh said he hears these tunes, darling, I love you, but no one talks about loving God or anything. Not that people need to talk about loving God, but where's the balance? Gal tune. How much gal tune? Give me something else, man.
True,
if you're a bad man, tell me why you had to go down that road. Don't just tell me you shank man and this, that, and this, that. I want to hear a bit more depth.
Yeah.
We're great, We're great, man. We're good. We're musical people. We're spiritual people. Let's meet that potential.
Yeah, and talking about
in my perspective, me not say anybody wrong or anybody have to do what me say, but for me, I want a bit more, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and talking about the spiritual thing as well, I see you're very heavily involved as well, like in the community and like obviously like in the city when it comes to like like the history thing as well, innit?
Yeah.
So do you want to just talk about that as well, Ryder?
Well,
Obviously you play a big part in it as well.
if we don't do it, who's gonna do it?
Mm-hmm.
And when that generation goes, how are we gonna get it back? You understand? 'Cause I have people that I've lost, elders in my family, and when they die, everything dies with them. So I have to say, yo, me nah gotta do that again, you know. I gotta start collecting these things, or I gotta start doing it. There's a lot of youth there. All right. With certain things that happen in Gloucester as well, back in the day, them things wouldn't go on because we were a lot closer. That is what community is. We had a more sense of community back then than we do now. We just have people living in the area. We don't have a community. We don't have that kind of network. So when I see your youth on the road, your youth don't even know me. But I know his grandfather.
All right.
Well, him not even know.
No, all right.
So I got certain secrets and I got certain keys to him.
Naturally.
When me and you linked, I'm going to show you the picture of my uncle with
for real.
Them things is powerful. And so we got a lot of history, we got a lot of knowledge about each other that we're just hidden away. You know what I mean? And for the future, a lot of youths don't even know where they're coming from or know these things.
They don't know their background.
And there's people in the community that do know. So why keep it all to ourselves and die with it? And then people are suffering and people are struggling or people are fighting to know who they are, because it's hard to be a black person in the UK.
Real talk.
You know what I mean? Especially in regards to knowing your identity and knowing yourself, because you're being told so many different things.
You're this, you're
so
that, you're
we need to counter that,
Yeah.
and come with the truth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's not too late because them things are still out there. So that's why I'm out there collecting these things and doing these things and giving the stories. If you want to listen, I'm putting it there. It's up to you what you do with it.
Mm-hmm.
You're not a techie.
So what type of books do you read or don't you read?
I read everything, man. All kinds of stuff. Mostly about history. Because you see all the problems that the black community facing, or they say we're facing, them things have been spoken about years ago. Every black academic spoke about that and's got the answers for our situation. Do you know what I mean? It's there.
True that.
But now, like I said, back in the day, we never have no YouTube, we never have no internet. So these things were harder to access. Now we got everything.
Everything, innit?
So the world is ours. The knowledge is there. Do you know what I mean? So we just have to just find it and apply it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I hear that still. I hear that. So let's jump back into the music topic there. What projects are you working on at the moment?
Man, I know, too much.
You say you got too much? Because, all right, and like how coronavirus was here, yeah?
How did that affect you?
How did that affect you as well? Obviously, man was talking about that as well, about the whole touring thing and...
Yeah, I was on tour when it started, so I had to come back.
Okay.
Cancelled.
What country was you in?
I was in America. So I was in New York when it kicked off.
Is it?
That's
yeah,
mad.
man. But I stayed there for a little bit and just come back. I was doing a tour of America and Canada. We didn't get to go to the Canada. We just were going. We just did a few dates in America. And then we come back.
Sorry, what genre of music was this in America you were doing?
It's kind of like, it's a bit dancehall-ish. It's a bit drum and bassy. It's all that kind of electronic music. It's a mixture of everything. At certain places you do different sounds in some place more than others because of who's booking you. So like in New York, it was like with Dubstyle, they had Channel 1 playing after we played. So we had elements of dancehall and that kind of UK sound system music.
Right.
And then other places, Portland and other places, there's different friends and musical connections we have there where it's a more dubby kind of thing. So, you know what I mean? So, but it's all UK electronic kind of dance music.
All right. Okay. So you're saying, you was out in America when the coronavirus hit, yeah?
Yeah.
Woy.
So I just come back and just chill.
Yeah?
Like I said though, luckily for me, if I got internet, I
You're
can
kind
work.
of good in it, yeah.
All it takes is me to get in the studio,
That's it.
voice a tune, send it off. I can still work with people. So, whereas everything was locked off in England, man in Japan still at work and them have money. Man in Europe still at work and them have money, so they request me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So me can work.
Right.
Whereas the UK man, them, they
Right.
was panicking.
Yeah,
for
of
a
course.
minute,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Open up the links.
True that.
You know what I mean?
True that. So like you was just kind of calm then basically for the.
Yeah, it is what it is, isn't it?
You're still doing your works.
Doing what I'm doing. And I'm flexible as well. Come on, we adapt, man. Like, they close the clubs down, so what? You didn't let us in your clubs in the first place.
Yeah, I hear that.
You know what I mean? We're gonna do it. We live these things.
I hear that one. For real.
You know what I'm saying?
For real.
So, yeah, man, we're survivors, man. We're survivors.
We are survivor, my brother.
If I bully beef and rice, you have to eat.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, innit?
Dumpling and butter, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it, brother. Some people don't know about them food there, you know. Some people don't know about them food there. They look at safarian food there, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Trust me.
And I do other things, not
anything?
just music. I do photography, I do other art projects, other creative.
He did like a gallery, innit? One
yeah,
time.
my exhibition and all kind of things. Yeah.
How did you get into all of that? And where was it? In Guildhall or some other places?
I had in the cathedral.
The gallery.
Yeah, the proper
exhibition.
gallery thing. Proper, yeah. Check it out, proper thing.
Because like I said, I do a lot of touring and I meet a lot of great people. It's just about networking and taking advantage of all the people you meet. It's like even here in Gloucester, there's so many great people, but we don't really work together.
True.
We can make things happen.
Big
Do you know what I mean? If we supported each other. So, like, I got my photography brethren, Carly from Bristol. He did some promo pics for me, and I said he's mixed as well. So I said to him, "Yo, brethren, I got an idea for this project. You know, would you be interested in doing it?" And he said, "Yeah, come." And I told him the idea. He loved it, so we did it, and that's how the photography thing started. We kind of worked together under the brand identity, and we just do these community projects and these community photography together. And from that, a few years later, I've got photography skills now where I can do photography myself as well. And then we got link.
Yeah, because I see you doing some of that last week, innit?
Yeah, got link our next do different projects, and that person knew Vanley Burke, who is like the godfather of Black British photography.
Right.
And he's in Birmingham. I said, no, me and him work. He mentored me, and now me and him work.
Okay,
And
them
more
linky
projects
there.
come, and so the other day, me go link him in Birmingham to talk about a project in a gallery, and he's introducing me to all the people in the gallery.
Okay.
And he said, "Yo, Ryder's a good photographer."
Sick.
Me not even. I just think I'm just me.
Yeah.
He's a good. So if there's a man that caliber saying Ryder's a good photographer, doors open.
Yeah, he's giving you that cosign. For me, he's giving you the cosign as well. Yeah.
Good cosign, innit?
And that's the thing, just working together, networking. I have my video man, I have producers, I got my designer, everything. Just from music and just linking with people and finding the right people who got the same vision. I'll just make it happen. Know what I'm saying?
Mad.
Yeah, man.
Mad.
And
When was that? Summer? That was last summer?
no,
A few
that
years
was
ago.
October.
Was it?
The
You've been doing them a while.
The exhibition that was there was in Gloucester Museum.
That's
that was
the
October.
one I did see.
October till.
All right. Okay. Yeah. The museum. Yeah.
We'll leave our things we do, man. Music, we do that. Like, you're interviewing rappers and vocalists, you know what I mean? Maybe you could link them with a producer. If a producer come to you respectfully or whatever and say, "Yo, I got these beats I want to get hold of," boom, 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 you could say, "Yeah, man, me know that man there." But it's working with each other, it's respecting each other.
That's true.
Coming correct. Giving you the respect that's due, you know what I mean?
Very true, still. Very
Talking to you
true.
properly.
Very true, still. Very
You
true.
know what I mean? And that way we can help each other and build and do certain things. 'Cause when you do music, you have to do video, you have to do promo, you have to do graphic design, you have to do all these things. And this is a thing with Gloucester as well. We tend to do everything ourselves, which kind of makes it hard for us, and it takes twice as long because we're doing everything ourselves.
Look at
When you
look
see-
how much time we said. I
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
When you see
With that man,
these-
I want look up.
Yeah.
I want man what can do. You know what I mean?
when
Yeah.
you see man
Yo.
in London and Bristol and them places there, they're not doing it all themselves.
All
man.
right.
They got manager that goes and does all these things. There's people that just want to film things like
Oh,
this.
look, brother. Do you know
Well,
how
you have
times
to
me-
film, you have
do you
to
know how
interview.
much times? Do you know how much times me and this man have this
Yeah.
bro?
But
Trust me.
everybody wants to be the main face, sadly. Where there needs to be man behind the scenes that just push the buttons, but it's essential as well.
Not
But we
true.
need people that do everything. Like enough people want to do photography and thing, but we need stylists. Where's the stylist? Me not see one.
Right.
Maybe I see one. So there's enough different roles within this music
What
industry
people are
that
listen.
people have to do.
What people are
What we
listen.
need.
What people are listen. Yeah, stylist. Good shout that one there, but that's true what you're saying. Still, that's true what you're saying.
Yeah, man.
Everyone has to do it by themselves, innit? No one don't wanna,
That's
you
what
know.
takes us so long.
It's true. Where the other cities them are just zoom, 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 and they
Yeah.
just.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
people
yeah,
down there say,
yeah.
"Oh, so how come we ain't like that?" And then
Yeah,
you
yeah,
kind of wonder why, where the city is, where it is, type of thing. Where you know
that's
what
the
I'm
thing as
saying?
well. We
So
don't
I
have the
truly have to-
venues. We don't have them
Yeah,
things.
that's
there
very
is
true,
no
very
resources
true.
really.
Whereas we all started doing music, MCing or DJing or whatever, because no one's promoting you or no one's putting on the dance, then you have to go put on dance yourself.
All right, see it
And
there.
that just stretches you, that just takes your time away from what you wanted to do. And so most people just end up just getting a job and working a job because
They can't even bother. No, that's very true. That's very true.
know what
That's
I mean?
very true. That's very true. That's very true. So also just want to just add in just other couple little stuff as well. What movies and that you've been into, bro?
movie.
Do you watch Netflix and that?
Sometimes, but sometimes
Or,
it can't.
or do you
know,
get time, Ryder, to even watch movies like
you know,
and those
you know
type
what
of
happened
things?
though, yeah. From I watch certain things and study certain things, me can't watch movie again really.
What? So you don't watch you don't watch like the stuff them like like BMF, Snowfall.
Me don't really watch them things.
You don't watch them thing there?
No,
Power.
no,
You don't watch them sitting there, brother?
No.
All right, okay.
Me don't watch them.
You don't watch them
something.
sitting there?
I will watch one, but not really. Me don't watch
No
them.
Game of Thrones.
I did watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I
too.
kind of knew that was your thing. That's why I had to add that in
But
there.
the thing is, you're not seeing no black people in there. You understand? So what's it telling us? You understand? And when I watch these things, there's not
You're
that.
not seeing no black man
there ain't
flying no dragon, you know.
There ain't no
Yo,
balance.
what? We fly dragon? Behave.
You understand?
I see what you're saying, so.
All right. When you think about how we see white people here, and I'm just using the language, just using the term white people loosely like that, but we see them doing everything. You can see them flying dragon, even, and don't think nothing of it. And you say black man now flying on dragon. But we don't do
But why
nothing
not?
because we're
Yeah.
not seeing it.
Why can't we fly a dragon?
So when I
Why
see
can't
a
we fly a
film
dragon?
and I see the black man turn fool in the film and getting killed off in the film and selling drugs in the film, it's just reinforcing something, and it makes me think that white people are the norm and I'm something else. You don't even see people mixed that look like me in any film or anything.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
So I'm gonna really
True.
take them things to
True.
watch them because it's reinforcing a negative stereotype in my head.
Yeah, all right, okay.
So when I watch them things, I get vexed.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I hear that.
All even Game of Thrones, they did have black people in the beginning, innit? But look,
I
them
don't even know
have
still.
dragon,
I don't
them
even
have
know.
giant,
I
them
never
have
watched it. I never
dwarf,
watched it.
them have all kind of stuff,
You ever
but they
watch
have
it?
got black
Game of
people.
Thrones?
No,
Oh,
I
you
haven't
watched
watched
it
it.
either?
No, I haven't watched
it. All right,
It's meant to
then.
be good. I have to take it in one day.
I know people's going to be on tomorrow. What, you man not watch Game of Thrones yet? Nah, we not watch that
So
yet.
why you know watch it?
You know what, right? I'm not even going to lie still. I do like all those medieval type of, like
Yeah.
gladiators, Troy and ting. But I just thought, when I seen dragons and I just thought, and I might think this, brother. No, Harry Potter thing,
Same thing. Can't watch no Harry Potter, no Lord of the Rings.
Harry Potter's hard.
It's different to Harry Potter though. It's different. It's a more serious
you and all them thing, and Harry Potter, I have to give it the the one thumbs up, but but it's not my thing. But but Game of Thrones, nah. All right, so okay, right, but big man thing. Would you thought father would have been? Yeah, me watch Power and maybe look at Snowfall and BM.
But why is all them things drugs thing?
But then again, but I get your point.
Stereotype thing, isn't it? Really?
Again, I get it because it's just the same old shit. Really and truly, it's just it's just a bit modernized and
that's it. Really,
and all those little things.
Still doing the same old,
still the same storyline, and I get that because power
trying to get out the game and
but the thing is,
why can't we just live on island and ride horse in the water? You know what I mean? No,
there's time for that.
I hear that.
And we all know about that lifestyle and know them things, man. But there's another side of things that we're not seeing. See, Woolly Pad them, like you said, Power BMI, or whatever it is. Woolly Pad them, you can name like 5, 6, 7 of them.
Yeah.
It's the same with like slavery films. You can name enough.
When have you seen
a good black people's film where it's just black people just doing normal things?
And you know what?
You know what I mean?
Brother,
just regular stuff.
Ryder, did you watch that? You probably didn't as well. What? I just want to know your intake of it. The Idris film. Is it The Harder They Fall?
Yeah.
The cowboy thing?
Oh, yeah.
Have you watched that?
Yeah.
What's that saying? Because I keep dropping asleep.
It's all right.
So it can't be that good if I'm dropping asleep.
It's all right. It weren't really it was just like, to me, it was like a film what looked good, and it's just like a quick entertainment film.
Just a film.
Okay.
There were no deep story on that. And
Okay.
you know
Well, the thing is just the names of some of the characters. You can go research them and find out who they were.
So the last decent black movie, like proper black movie, I can't even think, brother.
This is what I mean. We should be able to.
There's black cast.
I'm trying to think now.
But like Get Out and the movie there, innit?
Have you watched Get Out?
Yeah, I watch.
You like that, yeah?
I like that. Because
you like that one, innit?
It's something different.
Yeah, come on.
Different.
Yeah, with the switch it pon them. With the switch it pon them. Yeah, don't run with us.
But to me, the black audience is quite hard to
hard to please.
Yes, man.
Because we don't have enough.
Yeah, and
so when we do get one film, why everything in I one film?
All right.
You understand?
Yeah.
Why everything?
Otherwise, people start moaning now, and I definitely get that still.
So when I watched the Small Axe series, did you watch them?
No. What? The what?
Small Axe.
There's like 5 episodes on BBC One.
Yeah.
Black thing.
Go on. And there was the
You
one.
watched it, man, like Black Britain back in the days.
Yeah. On BBC 2 or one.
Yeah, one of them
channels. Yeah. Come on.
So there's 5 series, and there was the one about Lovers Rock.
Yeah.
Yes.
Remember now?
Man. Yeah,
but enough people was vexed saying, why the girl I go up on the toilet and this, all kind of something. Yeah. But to me, there might be things that were wrong in it, and but you can't put everything in one movie in
for
1 hour, right? And also, it's inspiring to show the black audience or young black creatives or whoever that they can do a story about something different.
People, if you haven't checked that out, make sure you go and check that out. If you can go on your
it's still on the iPlayer
or your iPlayer and that. But yeah, that was a serious thing. There's a couple episodes in it.
5 different episodes.
Yeah, and I get tired. The brother, they cancelled him now, but he did a thing, Noel, whatever, a film about police, series about police.
Oh, with him and
Yeah.
And them a bad man police with gun. Just be a police.
I get that.
Why you have the big drugs?
You know what? I've never.
I even took it in. I didn't even know they was correct police. I didn't even know.
Saying that then, because if you haven't watched it, that's Game of Thrones. We are watching.
Like it's on the weird channel, Sky One or whatever it is.
Yeah, saying that and then, idiot thing. Because I know Top Boy's coming back. What do you think of that as well, Ryder?
I like them, but I want to see more.
But it's still the same.
Same story over and over again.
Yeah.
All right, you see, man, like Flirta D, them, they're actors, innit? In America, what was the thing that there's a series?
In Flirt?
Yes, man, serious actor.
Bashi you're talking.
No, Bashi. Yeah.
Bashi Atar, yeah, man.
Serious actor.
Nah, he is an actor.
What's the
now.
thing that he was in?
Oh, that new one.
There was one where he's in the prison.
And he's got a new
was
thing.
The next one,
like a horror kind of thing.
The horror thing.
Is it?
Yeah. It's like a black family in a white neighborhood.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, it's different still.
Different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So we need to create them things for ourselves, different roles, to grow. We have to grow as a people. Can't. All right. We live in a small little place. Drugs might have affected us as a black community here because it's small. So we see them things. But we weren't doing that all the time. That's not everything we were doing. There's lots of other sides to the story. You know what I mean? There's reasons why we do certain things.
That's very true.
Explore the reasons why. And as many of whoever did drugs or had that kind of growing up, there's a whole set of next people that was growing up in the church or in the mosque.
Very true.
Or have nothing to do with them kind of
very
things.
Very true.
You know what I mean?
Very
Show
true.
that. Because it's not all one way.
I hear that still.
And
valid.
we always
valid
glamorize
points. Valid points.
that lifestyle. We have to stop glamorize it, man. If you do it for whatever reason, that you do it for your
And then
reasons
so
and
far be
whatever.
it, innit? Of course.
But know what? You see, the thing is, when man come from poverty and they want to get out of poverty, here we got life kind of comfortable. It's coming like we want to go in like poverty. You know? It's like we want to go. We don't need to be shooting up and stabbing up and doing things. But it's like we want to go in
Yeah. To prove something.
Yeah.
And there's nothing to prove.
Come on, man.
Foolishness still.
We need more, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear that, right? There's still
We
some
need
valid points
a
still.
whole kind
Valid
of
points.
spectrum of
Most of these black things is like, you know what I'm saying?
No, it's all the same.
All the same. We saying we good on there as well, yeah?
Yeah. Now just make sure that
Alright. You say you
turn
got
off
timing
on
as well?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, all right. So, little quick one as well. Since you've travelled the world, you must have tasted a lot of foods. I lie?
Me taste, I know everything me taste. You know,
Okay. So when you was in
I'm
Japan
a
then.
simple man still. You know.
Okay then, so when you was in Japan, what type of, was it this noodles thing you was, and that was...
they try no bugs on them.
No, sir.
No bat,
From
no wonga bat and them
maybe like-
sitting there.
2015, I stopped eating meat.
Okay.
So I only eat fish.
Okay, my brother.
So when I travel, I eat, but I don't really eat. I don't eat no madness, nah.
Okay.
But I'm not really a foodie.
Okay.
I just eat and full and gone again. I like food that tastes nice, but it's
India,
not,
the food nice there?
yeah, man.
Wicked.
Fresh and nice.
Wicked,
and,
innit?
Yeah.
Fresh,
fresh
proper,
and nice
innit?
and clean. It tastes
Yeah, I
clean.
can imagine.
Yeah, it's not like Indian restaurant here.
Yeah, but when you're over there, so it's
Different.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's different.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's different.
So you're not really into the bat thing, India food.
That's what I'm eating in the butt thing.
I don't have to. I'll eat fruits.
Yeah, the bat thing.
Yeah.
Them thing that I eat.
So what about the fruits them in?
There must be some different kind of
So
fruit
what about the
you've
fruits
seen.
them in India and that? Different fruit, innit?
Well, it tastes different because it's grown more naturally, more
so there's-
organically, more fresh.
More nutritions and like the proper
Yeah.
nutritions in it, innit?
Yeah.
So when you're tasting the orange over there, it's a
Real orange though.
real orange, innit?
But we're blessed here because we get so much things from all over the world.
True.
You know what I mean?
True.
But yeah, man, things taste better there, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Certain fruits, you see them over here and you buy them and it tastes like nothing. But when you go there and taste it,
What, so are you into all these exotic fruits and
Every
you know
fruits,
them,
man,
you know,
yeah.
like them. You see people them selling on Instagram in the little
Yeah.
boxes.
Yeah,
and you get all them
yeah. Different kind of
dragon
things, yeah.
fruit.
Yeah, one
Yeah.
pink one, yellow
Yeah,
one.
I've said enough of them. I don't even know enough
Yeah,
of them.
you eat all them
man,
sitting there as well, yeah?
man.
You know what? Also now I haven't tasted one, you know. And
My-
and listen, I need to still.
My brethren them on Barton Street sell it, hardware.
And I was gonna big him up. I was gonna.
Big him
RD,
up, yeah.
you got. Listen, he shouted you out before me. Shout you out still because you're
have
the one
them
was
things.
on to me saying,
Yeah,
"Kids, I
yeah,
got
yeah.
this. I got this one. Yeah,
Them
proper
things
things
are
right
good
there."
first, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Saying you not tried it yet, DK. You not
I've tried it.
But
You
try
tried
it, man.
Yeah. So what you saying about the projects and things? So you haven't got nothing lining up then, really and truly.
You know, I'm a man that just record music regular. Every week, me had the tune. So I got
There's
nothing.
near enough every week you're about somewhere, brother, doing
there's-
something.
so there's
let
enough
alone
peop-
tune.
So there's enough people that I I've got tunes written and done already. It just needs to release all over the world. I have that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still doing that. So I'm just building tunes. I got projects ready to go. Dancehall, UK dancehall project. I have
Right.
different sounding stuff. I have electronic. I have dub. I have everything.
Mm-hmm.
I just have bill.
Mm-hmm.
I got some photography projects that I'm doing as well that just need finishing off. And that's constant. I constantly do them things when I get time. Some community projects. This year is 60 years Jamaican independence.
Right.
So I do some things to celebrate
Sick.
that.
What month of that August we're talking, isn't it?
Yeah, man, but this is the whole year, isn't it?
The whole year, for real.
So, enough little things like that. I'm doing a photography project or a kind of creative art project with Van Burke again. Me and him are going to link up. We're in talks for doing things. More make some little short documentary.
Okay.
Some little bits and pieces like that. Yeah, man, enough things that go on.
You got enough things in the pipeline, innit?
But me's a man, me walk with my camera every day, you know, and
Yeah?
voice recorder. I got my little setup, so when time comes, me ready for the things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you can create anything. Anything can be something.
So like to the
I have
people.
my podcast too, you know.
Yeah?
Yes,
Okay.
man. I have that.
You know about that?
Don't even know.
Never know, say right. I don't-
Dangerous, you know.
Yeah, you got podcast for real though?
Yeah.
Right,
yeah, but
okay.
it slowed
Check that
down
out.
due to COVID.
Mm-hmm. Go on, shout out. Let the people
It's
them know
called
that.
IMC, where I interview other MCs and vocalists
Okay.
about their route into music and stuff like that. So just this is what I always tend to use what's around me and what I've got. I don't try to be no one else. I don't see somebody else doing something. I say, yo, man, I forget on that.
Yeah, yeah.
Because them I do well, me I gotta do that. Nah, man, I'm doing what is around me, what I see. You know what I mean? I feel like there's a need for what I do because I want it. So I know that my people around me is gonna want it as well. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So yeah, enough things like that. I do interview, little documentary interviews. It's just rounding your skills, you know what I mean? Honing in on different things what you
Yeah,
can
I
do.
didn't even know you done your little thing like that.
Yes,
Still.
man. You can't keep up with me, kid. Dangerous.
Can't keep up, Iron. Trust me now. Trust me. So, Ryder, to the people that was watching and listening also on the audio thing as well.
Yeah.
Where can they just find out and even listen to your music as well?
Just Google or iTunes or whatever it is. Apple Music. Just Ryder Shafique, just search. May have so much music, may not even know them myself.
See it there?
I found a tune that I did the other day. I say, yo, me never know this. I
See it
never
there?
knew I did this.
All right. Okay.
So much music.
It's hard to keep up with them. But yeah, just Google me or Instagram, R7GIN. Me there both, man.
No, that's the Insta,
Me
yeah?
not hard to find. Can't find me. Yeah.
So before we end it as well, how do you feel the music scene and that's growing in Gloucester before we end it?
Well, it's nice that we got this place here, this Music Works, that we can use even for things like this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, this is another thing what we were talking about earlier. When you have to do everything yourself, it's so hard. But if you got this place set up and you can just run a podcast or run
Of course.
it's a platform for you.
Of
You know
course.
what I mean? And it's up to you now to do what you want with
Yeah.
these things. But to have that is blessed.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
Like I said, I only need internet to do my thing. So there's studios here me can use. And it's not the big prices that like that are charged in like London and them places.
That's right.
We're getting this.
We need even a let off, we are let off. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, so you know what I mean? So it's just taking opportunity of what's around us. We need more venues though. We need
Like, what do you mean venues? As
To
in,
showcase the
places
talent.
to perform.
Right,
and
okay,
do
I
things
get
like
that, I
We
get
need
that.
to build our own scene.
I
Bristol,
get
5
that.
minutes down the road.
Yeah, they got a big
And
scene
them
over
have
there.
a scene that takes on the world. You
Yeah,
know
but-
the thing, let me tell you the thing, you know.
true.
When I go to Bristol, I may see certain little white youth them, yeah, with sound system.
It's mad, innit?
sound
Stop
system,
it,
you know,
man.
and they're
Stop
cutting
it.
dub plates and they're doing that. And that is them loving reggae music, being influenced by reggae music, and in their late teens, they're picking this up. The whole of our parents have sound system, you know, and record. We got it and we just dash it when we don't even listen. We don't even listen to it. But them man, they travel the world.
I hear that.
Festivals
No,
are
I hear
going on
that.
all over the world. So when
No, I
it's
hear
me,
that.
little
No, I
rider
hear
from
that.
Gloucester, and people like, even when we go to Japan, they treat me like a god.
All right.
They're listening to the words that come out of my mouth. Like,
They proper taking that culture
Yes.
though, innit? In Japan, innit?
what they tell you about man
Brother.
from Japan? Man from Japan bought a power amps for sound system. And then travel back from Japan to London to make the one of the sound man, the London sound man, fix it for him because them view them man there as scholar.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But we don't even view ourselves seriously.
True, yeah, sir.
The world is listening to everything what comes out of our mouth. We influence the whole world in music and all them things, fashion them things there. And it's in us, it's in our blood, but we don't take it serious. We just give it away.
That's it.
And the white man have festival everywhere all around the world. The little white youth, where him come from? He's playing black music. You understand?
I hear that.
Look how much tune you have. And your father have, or whoever else have, and your father make tune. You know what I mean? I can't chat like anything. I chat and do my thing, but I know me, one in Gloucester, can do it.
True.
The whole of it can do it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Nah, real talk.
But the whole
Ryder.
world's eating food off of it, except for us, the originators.
The originators. For real. So man,
They're not even the tree.
Them just a
You
take with
see the
style
tree, you see
and
the
go
roots and the
on.
tree and the branch. That's us.
Real,
And the
real,
fruit.
real talk it,
They're
man.
from somewhere else, and them take with thing and gone everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Even down to the current like so-called UK rap music, what's going on now? 'Cause, like the last guest that we had in it, man asked him a question, like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, you're a, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's easier for you lot to break through right now because for some reason in the UK, I think it's like it's being accepted now, isn't it? Like, there's more white rappers getting that recognition now more than black rappers and what's been working. For example, like a young Teflon where he's been rapping for years. His views ain't as much as a white youth from round the block was just done a 2 TikTok little, and all these little things help. Obviously, all these little things help and that, but like, it's like,
Yeah, but you see,
how long is it gonna last as well?
but this goes back to what I was saying. We just want to be the front man. Where's the man that's running the festival? Where's the man that is booking agent? Where's the man that is working on the TV station? All the man were passed away SBTV sadly the other day.
R.I.P. Jamal Edwards as well.
We need our own platforms. 'Cause when the white man have his platform, he's gonna employ the other next white man just because that's the language they speak and it's easier to deal with.
Exactly. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Me know how to deal with black man because I grow with black man.
So you already know,
You understand?
Of course.
I know you're gonna come late. But black man can't take, the white man can't take them things. And so he said, nah man, they have to be on time. You know, when the little white rapper comes through, he knows them things. He knows how to play the game. He can switch, he can turn off. And he can you know what I mean?
Of course.
We're not into them things.
Of course.
But unless we have our own and understand, yes, there is certain levels of professionalism that we need to understand and accept and change certain things that we do and fix up. But that comes over time. And you need people to guide you and show you certain things.
Real talk.
If I know you got certain ways, as your but I know that there's something for all of us. As a manager or something, I'll say, yo, make sure you come on time or whatever. But I'd be there to deal with it.
Yeah.
I mean, no, your skill is playing the music.
Yeah.
Not writing no email, not doing nothing else. Them things, you know, want to do them things.
Real
So
talk.
it's part of a team, everybody being part of a team. And knowing what your strengths are and knowing what your weaknesses are.
Exactly that. Exactly that.
And so when we can start managing, obviously there is, but when we have our own festivals and we have our own things, you know, if you always wanna go to someone else's platform, you gotta abide by their
rules and all them things, 100%.
And then it's always easier for them to just deal with their own, man.
And treat you like shit as well. You get me? If they want to as well. And if you want to accept to be taken or feeling like shit as well, yeah? Being some yes man and all those type of stuff there. But nah, man. But yeah, man. We saying we're good? Yeah? All right then. Time and that. Yeah, man, we're good then. So Ryder, like I said, man, deserve the flowers then, my brother.
Respect.
Yeah?
Respect.
It's a blessing to get you on the podcast.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah? Like I said, people, make sure you go follow the man on Instagram, check out the music, and like I said, it's not just music, it's
everything.
Whole heap of other things as well, man. Yeah. You them just, you know what I'm saying, like be inspired, man. Inspiration stuff we're talking, you know what I'm saying? So there's not many artists what will come through and drop gems like this, to be honest, you know, and what's got a full understanding in the music industry as well, you know what I'm saying, DK?
Yeah.
So yeah, people, as you can see, we're back in our like the original setup and that. You're gonna see a couple little changes as well. We're gonna be here, we're gonna be in a
few different spots. We've got a few different setups right now.
Yeah, man, we're good people, man. The most important thing is giving you like the content. You know what I'm saying? So that's the most important thing. But yeah, man, we're signing out, innit? Yeah, Ryder.
Yeah.
Respect.
My brother, my brother for passing through. Yeah, DK again. Don't know the thing. UFC this weekend.
Yeah, man.
Who you going with quickly? Masvidal or Covington?
Masvidal and Barboza.
I was gonna say you watch the thing as well, yeah?
Of course.
Yeah, man.
All right. You'll go with Masvidal as well. We're all going with Masvidal, so big things are going this weekend, people, you know?
And Barboza in the ever one.
UFC against Bryce Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell's gonna whap him up, strangle him up and that, but yeah, so 3 of us will in our UFC.
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing some little UFC things. You wanna get him?
Hey, listen, when my
That's
brother
already
Shay
in
was
the
in
works,
UFC,
man.
you know,
Yeah,
so me got Atlanta.
Yeah, you see all the man there. He's been with the man there.
He's
He's been with everybody.
T.I. Bridging and MC Hammer sit down in front of me.
Okay.
When we got there, when we went there and they told us where we said, yo,
Right, brother. Right.
Big things.
Big things.
Yeah,
all right.
Me
So
in a
you
van
know
with-
the thing.
I was in the van with Rashad. Tyrone Sprung was fighting with him them time.
Right.
All them man there, GSP. Come
Come
on,
Legends.
we walk the road, man.
Yeah.
We walk the
Soon I
road.
forget riding with Sean as well, innit?
Don't worry, we've got
You know
things
the
sorted out
sports
anyway.
thing. But yes, people, like I said, we're gone. We're signing out. Remember to hit up the YouTube channel. Subscribe to the thing. Come and see Una subscribe. Go
Yeah,
to
need
the,
more though. Need the numbers to get up there.
yeah,
Need
come
more.
on. Spotify thing, people.
Yeah, subscribe to that as
Follow
well.
that. Subscribe to the thing. Like and share. And also, don't forget to hit us up on the Instagram, UK Rap Podcast Show. And it's got all the details there. And all them sitting there. You know what I mean? So, yes, people. Hope you lot enjoyed this one. And like I said, we'll be back again. You know how we do with the guests and that. But I think we're going to have to do I want to just do one with me and DK. So, yeah. Because it's been a long time since me and Kiddy sat down and
I know. Listen to some of the older, they're jokes still.
we discuss up couple things.
Come, we're busy. Everybody wants to come in now. We're
Everybody
busy now,
wants to
so
come in, but
guess every week.
Yeah, I call up some people and tell them,
Nah, we just have to
Like,
do a
yeah, come in, man, shut
double
up.
show. Just do a double episode
nah,
one
I'm
week.
joking still. Got only per guest coming through. Like I said, people, we're there, man. It's the UK Rap Podcast Show. Man like Cage, man like DK, aka DJ Diamond. Yeah, so, like I said, special guest, Ryder Shafique. So, we're gone, people. We're signing out. And we'll be back again, yeah? And you lot stay safe, yeah? Peace out. You don't know. Boom.